So I was given a message to give to you, and that message is basically that I don't know how to say it. It's going to shatter your illusion of the truth. Anybody that's watched Poleshift Alert podcast episodes has seen me undo religion in the way that you know it to be. I have showed you that the true crucifixion is 3 days, that the sundial stands still, and that in a Leonardo da Vinci painting, the man is pointing up saying, I am God the Son. So is the Son God? Is this thing in the sky that's coming Jesus? God and Jesus? We're starting to find out that a lot of stuff has consciousness that we didn't know had consciousness. Plants, water, holds memory, all these things. The cross. I'm going to explain to you its true usage, because in my last episode, 2-3 episodes ago, you heard that the Lord was hung on a tree, not a cross. So what were these really for? They were to track celestial objects in the sky. When this binary star showed up in the sky in antiquity, if I was standing here and I put a stake in the ground right here, and the fastest way to find the center of a circle is with a cross, that every morning at sunrise, if I was standing right here, I could track the movements of a new object in the sky by planting crosses down the way. I'm not saying that the Lord is not real. Here's the message. From on high. Why did they hide behind gods after our creation? Why was the Sumerian tablet creation story turned into one of us being created by a god? What would be their reasoning for doing this? A culture of extraterrestrials that created us and put us on Earth. Why would they want us to believe in gods? Here's their message. Why did we hide behind gods? Because direct rule led and leads to rebellion. Think about that. Every time you go to church, they want money from you. Every time. But if I go to a church without money, they're not going to help me. There was a pastor down in Houston, Texas. All his parishioners are rich. He drives a Ferrari, has a huge fucking house. But when people in Hurricane Harvey needed a place, they wouldn't let him in that church. He didn't want us there. He only wanted his people that put money in that plate to keep him in that Ferrari. There, didn't you, sir? You can pretend to lie, just don't lie to me. I'm going to tell you what the fifth civilization found out. And we're going to use the John Cougar Mellencamp song. When the walls came tumbling down, when the walls came rumbling, tumbling down, they started asking, where is this God that we've prayed to. Where is this God? And the extraterrestrials said, we made all that up. There is no God. No one's coming for you. All that was bull to control a civilization of people through the use of religion. I'm not saying that religion is wrong. I'm not saying religion is bad. I asked my boss one time, he knows who he is, guy that I don't work for anymore. He says, I have a church in my heart. Me too. I don't need to go to church to hand you my money when you won't even help out people with it. Why am I handing you money so you can drive a fucking Ferrari? Are you helping anyone out with that money? Where does that money go? So, religion, if we are all part of God, God is all part of us, like Bashar says. Some people think he's a false idol or part this, part that. Well, guess what? We're all part this, part that. So even you guys that think you're, Palladian, good star seeds, and when you see people, you almost vomit thinking these guys are false prophets. No one gives a fuck what you think. We're all out here trying to figure shit out and telling people our opinion on matters that maybe none of us should have opinions on. I'm pretty sure that my opinions that I just said about religion are not going to go over too well. That people may be being buffaloed into believing into something that's not coming for them, that's not there. Now, I'm not saying that God can't be real in your heart. Maybe God is the sun. Maybe God could be the sun now. Maybe he could be a wolf. Maybe he could be a sheep. Maybe he could be a eagle. Maybe he could be the water. Maybe he could be a man. Maybe God could be whatever he wants, but maybe he's part of you and maybe you're part of him, and maybe we're all part of a structure of spirit and faith. Maybe the whole going to the church thing, maybe that's just to keep you in control. I'm not saying that it's not real. I'm not trying to in any way offend any religion. I'm trying to get you to understand that maybe some of these stories in there are to not necessarily lead you to the truth, but to just kind of keep you floating around in the days like this. I mean, heaven's great. And usually the people that feel the most blessed are the ones that got cash. Let's be honest. So all of you people that got cash, you're all pretty religious because you're just, all that money. That's what you pray to. That's your God. Your God is really money. Money and the protection of your money and the hiding it from the bad people that are trying to take it from you. So you run and hide away from your family that could use a little of your money, and you hand it to the church, who doesn't help anyone with it, or maybe a few people. But the point isn't to bash on the church. The point is to get you to understand that with everything in life, there comes responsibility. And that responsibility is inherent upon you to find out the actual truth. Not his truth, not her truth from his friggin' journey or her friggin' journey. It's the real truth based in reality is what you seek. And if the real truth based in reality is that we all can't stand each other, and your religion wants mine dead, and mine wants yours dead, and yours ain't no good, only mine is good, and I'm good, and you're not, and I'm better than you because I got $5, well, that means it's all a joke. The only thing that makes you godly is helping people, doing the Lord's work. And if you're not doing that, then you are a part of the problem, and the belief system that you follow is only to keep you in line. So maybe it's time for you to do a little research and step out of line. Ask questions.